Hi, kindergarten. I am so excited to get to read Mouse's Birthday to you again. But before we start, I want you to think back. I know it's been a while before our break of what the book was about. See if you remember. And if you remember maybe your favorite scene or your favorite part of the book, if you want to turn and tell someone who's with you right now what that was, I'll wait. That'd be great. All right, well, now that you hopefully remember a bit about what the story was about, let us dive right in. So, buckle your story belts, and we're going to reread the book, Mouse's Birthday. Mouse's house is very small. Very small, very small. Hardly any room at all for anyone but Mouse. Now, what do we know about Mouse's house? Is it big? Is it small? Is it fancy? Is it humble? What do we know about his house? And since we do know something about the size of Mouse's house, what do you think is going to happen? In comes Cat upon his knees, carrying a gift of cheese, trying very hard to squeeze into Mouse's house. In comes Dog upon his knees, carrying a pot of teas, trying very hard to squeeze into Mouse's house. In comes Cow upon her knees, carrying a bowl of peas, trying very hard to squeeze into Mouse's house. In comes Horse upon his knees, carrying a pair of skis, trying very hard to squeeze into Mouse's house. In comes Farmer on his knees, carrying a brown valise, trying very hard to squeeze into Mouse's house. They all fit, candles lit. Now let's pause here for a moment, and I want you to think, what words do you see that are written in all capital letters? How do you think the author wants us to read them since they're in all caps? Why don't we shout it together while I point to the words? Because that's what it means when the words are in all caps. The author wants us to read them with excitement and enthusiasm and emphasis. So let's do it together. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, Mouse! Candle glows. Mouse blows. House goes. Whoosh. Look at the mouse's house. Mouse's new house is very wide, very wide, very wide. Everyone can fit inside, including Little Mouse. Good night, Little Mouse. So, do you think this book is a funny story? You can let me know in the comments below if you want, or send me a little message on Seesaw if you or your family have signed up for that. I would love to know if this was a book that you enjoyed or not. And also, today, along with our reread of Mouse's Birthday, you are going to be working on practice book page number 249. And on that page, there are things that I'd like for you to do, which include drawing some of the gifts and guests that come to Mouse's birthday party. So think back. You can even have the luxury of rewinding this video to review who came to the party and what they brought for him. In the second box on the paper, I would like you to please draw some guests that might come to a party. If the birthday party was for the farmer, who do you think might attend such an event? And you get to draw that on your paper today. Thanks for joining me.